Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. I'm gonna move you guys up a little bit. Good morning, honeycomb. Hi. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Hi, Lise. Good morning, honeycomb. Happy Thursday. Welcome. What's up, Grace? Okay, guys, so I'm gonna change it up just a little bit today. Instead of a resistance band, you just need your weights. So if you have some weights and if you have some gliders. Hi, Jax. Hi, Mace. You guys are gonna get started this morning with some upward facing core. So we're gonna give it another minute or two, and then you guys are gonna meet me on your backs, on your mats. Again, you guys don't need any resistance bands this morning. So if you have some light hand weights, I'm gonna say with 5s, you can go up, you can come down, and you just need your gliders. And when you guys are ready, I'll meet you on your mat. You can take those hand weights and you can put them in your hands. If it's a harder option, you're gonna bring your knees into that tabletop position right here. I want you to keep your knees in tabletop. First 30 seconds, we're just gonna focus on rounding up from the top of that spine. Drop your belly into the mat. Kind of feels like you're pulling your frontal hip points up into the ceiling. Now take a nice big deep breath, inhale. Start to slice down through the back of your arms as you round up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, up for 4. 4 counts over, down for 1. Down for 2, down for 3, down for 4. So on this, sorry about that. Really focus on pulling 1 vertebrae at a time off that mat. 8 seconds, keep that belly button anchored. You're gonna hold this up in 4. In 3, if you got those hand weights, we're gonna stick right here. 100s, down, go lift. Just the arms, down and lift. So as you're pumping with the back of the arms, pull your chin off your chest, lift your shoulders a little bit higher, press down into the back of those hips. 15 right here, go down, go lift. So next time we move, when you lengthen out your core, legs go straight, arms lift high in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, so it's 4 counts, legs open, arms start to lift up for 1, you press out for 2, it's out for 3, it's out for 4. Exhale, start to pull it together for 1, for 2, pull it together for 3, and for 4. Inhale, press it out for 1, out for 2, out for 3, head taps down on 4. Keeping your lower back pasted into the mat here. Making sure you're not arching or giving me a little gap here is what's really gonna take those abs into overdrive, right? Letting gravity just pull the belly button down, pressing into the back of your hips as you move those limbs. 12 seconds. You're gonna give me a little power drive with those legs. 8 seconds, one leg at a time. We're gonna start to peel up a little higher off those blades. In 4, you're going power drive. 3, in 2, so place your legs down. You're gonna lift right here. Go right and back. Go left and back. Power, exhale, down, up and back. Swing the arms. Stay consistent with that peeling, with that rolling of your spine, right? Exhale on the lift. 30 seconds. Heart rate on the rise. Getting a little breathy here. We're gonna flip this over next. Long neck. Find your planks in 20 seconds. All the way to 0, right here. 10 more. You flip this over. Find your planks in 5, 4, 3, 2. Find your plank. So hands are gonna go to that mat. Toes are gonna step up on that glider. I want you to press all the way out into your plank position and hold it here for me. Next thing you're gonna do is a bear. You're gonna keep those inner thighs squeezed together. Draw your knees in. 3, 2, go. Right here, it's in for 1, in for 2, in for 3, and in for 4. Press the legs, go back for 1, back for 2, back for 3. Now drop the knees a little lower as you pull them forward. For 2, 3, and 4. Send your legs back for 1, back for 2, for 3. Squeeze those glutes and inner thighs together. So bend the elbows, wrap them back towards the toes for me. Make sure you're keeping that strong press down into the heels of your hands. Nice broad shoulders. 15 seconds. The end of your warm-up. 7 seconds. You're gonna walk out that plank. We're gonna take it to your elbows. Back to your palms. Are you ready? You have 5. Stop your legs. In 4. In 3. You can go to your knees to modify. Widen your feet for a more supported plank. Let's go. It's elbow, elbow, palm, palm. Right here. Go down, down. Go lift, lift. 20 more. Down, down. Lift, lift. It's that sway in your hips that you're looking to avoid here. Trying to stabilize with that core. 8 seconds. Grab your hand weights in 4, 3, 2. Right now, grab those hand weights. You guys are gonna set up in a lunge for me. You don't need anything but your hand weights on this one. Again, hand weights will be optional. Left foot is gonna stay in front, right foot is gonna press behind. So as you set up in this tripod stance, keep your chest lifted. Lower down 1. Lower down 2, lower down 3, lower down, and just pause for a moment here. So I have those hand weights to make this exercise a little bit more of a challenge, not because I want to. You want to make sure your hips are level. Your chest is lifted, your rib cage is kind of clasped together in your midline here. You're a little heavier on your back foot than when we slide, that's okay. See if you can drop it down just a little inch, and then lift a little inch. Drop it down a little inch, lift it up a little inch. So as you press up, you power through your left heel. It's down a little, it's up a little. Let's go, it's down a little, press through your front heel. You have 5, 4, we go full range. Ready? 3, 2, drop it down. Now start to rise, up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, up for 4. Inhale all the way down. Get that right knee as close to the ground as you can. It's hovering. Left thigh parallel. Now anchor through that left heel. Press up. The left leg kind of opens up on a diagonal here. Take it down. for 2, keep it slow, for 3 and 4. Press it back up, 1, up for 2, up for 3, really press down into that left heel. Now as you rise up, you should feel like you're getting taller here. Reaching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Roll those shoulders down your back. 10 seconds. You're gonna go for a little split squat pulse. So one last time, I'm gonna ask you to bring this down to your base lunge. You're gonna hold it there in 4, in 3, both knees 90-degree bend. I want you to add a little reach back with your hips here. So you're gonna reach back 1, back 2, press up 1, up 2. You go back, back, up, up. I'm right here with you, honeycomb. You should start to feel that heat, that warmth, taking over the back of your left thigh. Can you focus a little bit more on your core here? Pull your rib cage in, suck your belly in. You have 5, we go full range. 4, we flush this out. In 3, 2, drop it down. Now 4 counts, press it up for 1, let it burn. Up for 2, up for 3, up for 4, it's down for 1, down for 2, it's down for 3, it's down for 4. That left heel drives, down for 1, down for 2, down for 3, and down for 4. You have just about 10 seconds left here. You're gonna meet me on your mat. You're gonna keep a hand weight with you. In 8 seconds, we're gonna go right into some flat back exercises. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, right here. You're kneeling down on your mat. You're gonna take that hand weight and you're gonna place it in the back of your left knee here. Now, hands to your mat will make this exercise a little bit easier. Lower down onto your elbows for more of a challenge. Take that left knee, pull it all the way up so that you're holding that knee in line with your left hip. Now wrap the left hip down to the floor, press the lower back and the chest off the mat. You're gonna move 4 counts. Start to pull that left knee in beneath your pelvis. Just before we go there, I want you to take a quick peek at your right hip. Make sure you're not leaning into that right side. You're stacked hip to knee. You have 3, 2, 1. Go. Down 1, down 2, down 3. Pull the abs in. Press the left leg up. 2, squeeze that hand weight. 3 and 4. So you can modify that hand weight with whatever you have available. You can use your own body weight. I want you to think about melting the back of your left calf into the back of your left thigh here. It's that range of motion, right? You go up to hip level, 2, up 3. Now take that tailbone, pull it down the back of your left thigh. Now start to bring it down 1, down 2 with control, down 3, down 4. So really controlling both sides of this thing is gonna send that hamstring closer to failure. Squeeze your butt, go down. 5 more. We're gonna start to section off a little range of motion. You're gonna keep this at the top with me. In 4, we're gonna pulse. In 3, in 2, so your left knee is hip height. We go little pulses. Here we go. Up 1, down 1, just a little. Up 1, down 1. Come on. Up 1, shoulders stacked over your elbows. Rib cage, pull it together. Keep pushing. Up and down. Come on. Up and down. We got this. 10 seconds. You should feel that straight line of fire running down the back of your left thigh. Give me hearts if you're with me. 5 more. We go back to full range. You ready? 3, 2, 4 counts. Take the left knee. Down 1, down 2. Come on. Down 3, down 4. Press it. Up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. As you're moving on this left side, focus on lightening up with the right side of your mat. So maybe you tent your right fingertips. Maybe you bring that right hand behind your back. You're gonna lift and hold in 4, 3, 2, freeze right here. So your left leg is like a shelf. I want you to pull that heel in a little closer towards your glute. I want you to lift your chest a little bit higher. 20 seconds. We have one last exercise on your left leg. 12 seconds. You're gonna stand up with a single leg deadlift. In 8. In 5. Stand up with me. Ready? 4, 3, 2. So you have the option of keeping your hand weights in one hand or balancing through both arms. It's totally up to you, whatever you feel most comfortable with, but start it, and then you can scale back or level up. Right foot, straight back behind you. Give me a soft bend to the left knee, a bigger reach back in your hips here. Now just let your shoulders lean forward for 1, 2, 3. So as you're holding here, kind of like you're reaching back for that chair, shoulders nice and heavy. Give me that upright row. You pull up 1, up 2, down 1, down 2. Now as you're finding that hold, it should start to feel like a stretch in the back of your leg, and then it quickly turns to an effort. Hips are level here. Start to pull that right hip up into the bottom of your cage. 8 seconds. We go full range. You're gonna leave the arms long in 4, in 3. So I'm gonna pass these hand weights to my right hand, and then I'm gonna lift my right leg. Now I'm gonna drive up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, up for 4. So taking away the right leg to infuse a little bit more of a core challenge here. As you lean with the torso, reach back with your hips. Anchor down into the heel of your left foot. Suck that belly away from your shirt. Ten seconds, we go for your last lower body variation. In 5, 4. So your right leg, you're going cross scissor kicks, right toes to your left side. Tap it down, and then lift the right leg up. Tap it down, and then lift it up right here. Go tap, and go lift. So you should start to feel a little heat wrapping around the left side of your glute. Pull your rib cage together, support that lower back. Last 10, back to your full range to finish. In 5, we go back to your full range. In 4, in 3, in 2, square it off, lower, rise up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. 20 seconds. We're gonna turn this into some obliques. We're gonna drop it down on your knees in 10 seconds. 5 more, onto your knees, elbows to your mat. In 3, in 2, so right here, kneel down on your glider. So you wanna have both of your gliders nearby. You're gonna stack your knees together. So elbows are gonna come down onto your mat, and then you're gonna stack right over left, pull your tailbone down, squeeze your butt. Now just your elbows. Press down into the mat. Slide your shoulders back for 1 and back for 2. Pull your shoulders forward for 1 and forward for 2. Just your shoulders back for 1 and back for 2. Pull forward for 1 and forward for 2. So I want you to just follow me through with the succession of these exercises. It's not about how you start. It's always about how or what you finish, right? Squeeze your glutes, your lower body. Keep that back in proper alignment. 15 seconds. You're gonna pop up onto your toes. Now to modify, just stay on your knees. 8 seconds. I want you to start to pull the left hip up a little bit higher. Now you're closing that space between your hip and your ribs. You go right up into a straight arm plank in 3, 2. Hands are gonna go to your mat now. Left foot on a glider in front of your right foot. Cross your legs. So your left foot is in front of your right, hands are down. I want you to take your right hip, pull it up to the ceiling for 1, and then back in space on 2. Now lower back down for 1, but don't disconnect your left hip and your rib. Lift up for 1, wrap the right hip back for 2. Lower down for 1. Stop just before you unplug. Exhale, up for 1 and up for 2. Take it down for 1 and down, squeeze on 2. 30 seconds. I get you off of your wrists and out of this downward facing exercise. I want you to pull that rib cage straight down to your lower body here. Really trying to lengthen out the torso as you kind of carve into it. 10 seconds. You're gonna take this down on your mats. In 5, in 4, 3, 2. So now you're gonna sit down on your mat. You're gonna stay light and on your tailbone. I want you to take that left arm, option to use a hand weight. You're gonna just pull back for 1, back for 2, back for 3, and tap the mat. You're gonna lift up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, and upward 4. So as you guys are pulling that left arm back, let's make sure that you're adding that rotation. Yes! My girls, we're all here. As you guys are taking that rotation, there's a slight lean back. And then as you untwist, as you make it back towards neutral, extend the arm, lift a little bit. So me and my super tight hip flexors, we're gonna just go with straight legs on this, trying to pull the tailbone down like a third leg. 15 seconds. Ten seconds from right now, you're gonna wrap back and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. So I want you to think about twisting that left elbow back towards the midline of your mat, but pull your tailbone down the back of your thighs. Now tap and then hover. Tap, hover, go tap, go hover, tap, and hover. So not letting your lower back flare here, holding your belly button weighing heavy into your spine. It's that max rotation I'm asking you to find. Twist all the way, untwist just an inch. You have 5 left here. We're gonna flip this over. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more time. Downward facing for that left oblique. Hands go to your mat, toes back to your glider, cross your legs. So we're gonna add a little rotation into our crunch here. You're gonna lift the left hip up. You're gonna start to pull your knees in for 1, in for 2, in for 3. Now stop pulling your knees in and add rotation, but hold the weight of your legs in that low belly here. So think hollow outer, scoop the belly, and then rotate open and slide the legs back for 1. Squeeze the legs on 2. Straighten your legs, squeeze the butt on 3. Keep that left hip lifted on 4. Draw the knees in, already halfway through this, come on. "20 seconds. "15 seconds. You're gonna finish in a hold. Straighten your legs, uncross your ankles in 5, in 4, in 3, 2. So right here, hold your plank, lift your left leg up, hold. So left leg lifted nice and high. Hips are squared, shoulders are squared. Neck is an extension of that spine, lift it. 8 seconds, we get up and start your right leg. In 5, 4, here we go, 3, 2, start that right leg. Grab those hand weights. Right foot is in front, left foot is behind. Now 4 counts. Take it down on 1, take it down on 2, take it down on 3, take it down and just hold here for me. Pull the right hip back. Drop the left knee down, lift your shoulders. So because the feet aren't moving, because there's less of a tilt in your pelvis, it requires less of a hinge with your torso. Pull that tailbone straight down. You're gonna lower down before we rise in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 4 counts. Let's go. Up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, up for 4. It's down for 1, down for 2, it's down for 3, it's down for 4. So I like to think about like putting on a shirt as I rise up on this one. Pulling the ears down to the shoulders down towards the lower back. Really just applying that length through the midline of my body as I start to straighten out. Now control your breath. Strong exhale up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe it's not let's go. Maybe it's here we go. Shout out to my dad for watching and catching my lingo. 20 seconds. We have that split squat. In 10 seconds, I want your left knee like bottoming out, like hovering on the ground. In 5, 4, in 3, 2. So I want you hovering with that back knee here. I want you to add a little bit of a hinge with the shoulders. Now just your hips, you sit back, back, press up halfway. Here we go, back, back, press, press, back, and press, back, and press. Take those ribs, pulling them together. You have 8 seconds. Let's do it. You have 5 more. You ready? 4, 3, bottom out, lift your shoulders, up for 1, come on, up for 2, let it flow with me, up for 3, and up for 4, 20 seconds. The hardest part is controlling your speed with perfect form. Anybody can do this fast. Everybody can make this sloppy. It's that body awareness that takes this workout to the next level. 5 more. Right down into that tabletop position. You have 4. You have 3, 2. So drop onto your knees. Take your right knee. If you have that hand weight, that bottle of water, if you want to just go with the weight from your leg, bring it all the way up and hold here. So we're going to start it in a hold this morning. Your knee is in line with your hip. Your hips like headlights shining down on the floor. Your rib cage. Scoop out your chest, your belly. Don't let that knee drop. Now squeeze in on that hand weight a little bit harder. Your hamstring should feel all types of fire. You have 5, 4, you have 3, 2, so it's slow. 4 counts. Start to drop the right knee. Down for 1, down for 2, down for 3, and down for 4. That right leg presses up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, and up for 4. It's down for 1, down for 2, down for 3, and down for 4. So after your first 1 or 2 reps on this one, you should really be able to pinpoint the range of motion that's going to keep this exercise in the back of your right leg. Now, odds are, over time, you may start to sink into the mat, right? Look at that back. I want you to press it up here. Use your core. Tighten that tummy. 12 seconds. We go right back into your pulses in 8. Your right knee as close to level in 4. In 3, in 2, little pulse right here. 1 up, 1 down. 1 up, 1 down. Let's go. Up, down, up, down. 20 seconds. Lift. Go lift. Full range in 15 seconds. Down, up, up. Drop a little less, lift a little higher. I want you to reverse gravity, right? You want that bubble butt? Go get it right here. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, slow. Down 1, down 2, down 3, flush it out. 4 counts. Up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up. 10 seconds. Press up, just hold. 5. Finish with that. Hold with me. In 4, 3, 2, all the way up right here. You're just holding. Pull your rib cage together in the center. Suck that belly in. Drop those shoulders. Lift your chin. 8 seconds. Let's go. Single leg deadlift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right now, deadlift. Right foot Reach back. Light on that left leg. It's up, up, down, down, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Reach back a little more with those hips. 10 seconds. We go up full range. 8 more. Light as a feather in those back toes. I know it burns. 4, 3, 2. So I'm right here with you. Opposite arm, opposite leg, balance. Let's drive. Up for 1, 2, up 3, up 4. Let's lean over. Reach back. 3, 4. So I still think your best friend in this exercise is going to be a stationary focal point. Don't look at me. Don't look around. As you stand up, pull your ribs down. Now you can always scale back. For me, it actually does feel better to leave my back foot light on the floor. I can create more of a stretch in the back of my right thigh. I need you to do what feels best for you. 5 more, tip over, hold. In 3, 2, so you're gonna hold right here. You're gonna take that left foot, lift it, chop down to the right side. Lift the left foot, chop down like a scissor. Go lift, go tap. 15 seconds, come on. Lift your chest a little bit until you feel your right heel shift down a little bit heavier. 8 seconds, tighten up that core. It's all about abs, baby. 5 more, full range. 4, 3, 2, all the way down as much as it burns. Hold it right here. Reach back a little deeper in those hips. 4 counts, pull it up for 1. Pull it up for 2. Let it shake, let it tremble. 3, squeeze your butt at the top. 15 seconds, you're into your final body block. 10 more. 8 seconds, shred it out. 5, 4, let's go. 3, 2, elbows down, stack your knees. So you're gonna place your knees one on top of the other. Now just check the back of your hips, right? Try not to flare out in the back of those hips. Pull your frontal hip points up. Roll down onto your elbows, a greater bite with gravity. Now adjust your shoulders. 2 counts, press back 1. Press back 2. Your shoulders pull forward for 1, pull forward for 2. So if you're just thinking about the sheer effort of this exercise, stabilize in the right side of your core as you move with those arms. Now I want you to try and submerge that edge of your right hip into the side body here. So it's that little pinch between your hip and your cage. You go up to high hands in 5, 4, 3, 2. So hands are gonna go onto your mat. Right foot crosses in front of your left and press your leg straight back. Squeeze your butt. You lift up for 1, up for 2, down for 1, down for 2, up for 1, up for 2. You should feel like you're pulling your rib cage down into your waistline, right, Grace? It should take your breath away. All the things. Be mindful that you don't start to collapse with that left hip. Press it away from the ground towards the right side. You got 15 seconds, team. Stay strong with me. Elbows down. In 10. Just a little bit deeper. 4, 3, 2. Right here, elbows down. It's that hip lift. Up and down. They get smaller. 1 up and 1 down. Up and down. Think about where you're holding tension here. Give it all to your core. You want to sculpt that core. You have 10, You have 6. Right here, sit down. 4, 3, 2, sit down on that mat. This side, you're going to open up the chest. Take that right arm, wrap back for 1, wrap back for 2. Right arm lengthens out for 1, lengthens out for 2. So even though we're still working the right side, I want you to try and catch your breath here. So if you and me are alike, you came up out of that plank position just like dripping sweat. Heart rate was high, breathing was fast. Slow it down, 30 seconds. Twenty more. Seconds. You flip this over and we take it right into your finale. 10 seconds. You got that tiny little pulse with me. 3, 2, rotate back, elbow, tap, go tap, go tap, go tap, go tap. Final song is on, honeycomb. 10 more. You flip this over. One last time, we go into your plank work. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, flip this over. Hands go to your mat, toes one last time back on that glider. You're gonna cross your right foot in front of your left foot. You're gonna lift your right hip up. 4 counts, you draw, knees in for 1, 2, for 3, rotate on 4, press out 1, legs back 2, legs back 3, legs back on 4, push through the arms, 2, 3, and 4, 30 seconds. You're about to take on your final minute of work. You're about 75 seconds away from that finish line. 10 seconds. Uncross those legs. Lift your right foot high in 5. Find your plank in 4. You have 3, 2. Uncross those legs. Press out into your plank. Option to come up off that right leg here. Holding. Pull your shoulders down your back. Lift your chin off your chest. 15 seconds. Mountain climbers, they take you home. In 10, catch your breath. 8 seconds, we run those knees here. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Left, right, right. So whatever you're doing, don't stop. Fast or slow. Nice long neck. 15 seconds. You got just about 12 here. We cross that finish line in 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, done. Hit that child's pose. Take a nice big deep breath. Inhale. Sit back to your heels. Exhale. Just let that chest and belly kind of settle in towards those thighs. Drop your shoulders. Take a nice big deep breath. Inhale, roll all the way up to center. Step your left foot to the mat. Keep your right knee back behind you. Into your deep hip flexor stretch. Take a big deep breath. Inhale, drop that right hand down. Open up that left arm. And then when you're ready, bring that left hand back to the mat. Sit back in your right heel. Extend that left leg. Bring that left knee back beneath you. Take that right foot out in front of you. Sink into those hips here for a second. Just take a really nice deep stretch. Yes, all those hearts. Left hand comes down, right arm out towards the ceiling. And then one last stretch all together. Bring that right hand down. Sit back into your left heel. Fully extend that right leg. Honeycomb, I hope you're sweaty, just like me. I hope you feel good. Happy Thursday. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you Sunday, 9:30. Bye.